Kent took complete control of their latest LV County Championship match at Canterbury on the opening day, where Matt Coles took 5 Leicestershire wickets and Brendan Nash struck a sprightly half-century. Matthew Hoggard won the toss and batted. Both his openers, Will Jefferson and Greg Smith, had some fortune in opening up with a stand of 27 in the first 45 minutes, although there were some decent shots too. It all started to unravel for Leicestershire in the day's 12th over. Jefferson was the first to go, leg before to Charlie Schreck for 19. Schreck then had Jacques du Toit caught behind as he chased a wide ball before he'd trouble the scorers. And Schreck took his 3rd wicket in the space of 11 balls for the concession of only 1 run by trapping Greg Smith in front for 12. The first of Cole's wickets soon came as he found the edge of Josh Cobb's bat at 53 for 4. Ramnaresh Sarwan's excellent recent form came to an end when, on 17, he rather flat-footedly edged a drive behind. And when Preston Momsen, the Scottish international on debut, nicked Darren Stevens to Geraint Jones, the visitors had slumped to 66 for 6. Over the last couple of seasons, Leicestershire have found the ability to collapse horribly on occasions, and this looked as if it was going to be one of those times again. But in Wayne White, they have a player in form with both bat and ball this year. He steadily started to steer his side back on the right course in partnership with Ned Eckersley, another very capable batsman to have coming in at number 8. The two of them put the madness of the morning, all 6 wickets had fallen before lunch, behind them as they added 56 for the 7th wicket. So the wicket of White was an important one for Kent. It gave Coles his 3rd wicket and also granted Jones his 5th catch of the innings. White made a top score of 38. The tail couldn't follow White's lead and Claude Henderson was out for a duck for wicket number 4 for Coles. Stevens took the catch off a shot you won't see in too many coaching manuals. For the 2nd time in this campaign, Coles celebrated a fifer as Nathan Buck edged him to James Treadwell, who has one of the safest pairs of hands in the slips. And when Stevens had Hoggard easily held by Mike Powell, Leicestershire were all out for 141 inside 54 overs, with Eckersley left stranded on 31. Coles finished with figures of 5 for 41. Leicestershire's response with the ball was immediate. With the first delivery, Hoggard shocked Sam Northeast with a bouncer, and he was easily caught by Smith. Northeast, after some good scores in the second team, have been preferred in the lineup to Scott Newman. The visiting attack would have hoped that this was to be one of those days when a whole host of wickets fell in a single day, but Rob Key and Ben Harmison had other ideas. While Key defended as if his life depended on it, Harmison played a couple of neat shots to dominate a 2nd wicket stand of 36. Hoggard then switched ends to bowl Harmison off the inside edge for 30 of those 36 runs. The best innings of the day was left to Nash, who struck 6 boundaries, most of them off the middle of the bat, to make sure that Kent finished the day well on top. Nash has already impressed with the bat for his county, having these days been ignored by the West Indian selectors, and his knock shone like a beacon on this particular day. Key, on the other hand, hardly played a shot in anger in a stay of 2 3/4 hours thus far. From the 112 balls he's faced, this was his only 4. Nash recorded an excellent 50 just before stumps were drawn, and doing so, he's already put his side a long way ahead of their opposition, who will need to improve dramatically from here if they're to have any chance at all. By the close, Nash and Key had added a threatening 68 runs for the 3rd wicket, with Nash on 50 and Key on 23 made in 42 overs at the crease. He won't mind that at all, as he's still in with his side on 104 for 2 and trailing by only 37 runs.